All right, so the May Crate Club came just a little bit late, and of course it came while I was out on vacation, so it may be June, but we're just now opening the May Major Crate here in 2024, so let's open this thing up and see what we got. What's up guys, Eric here with ATHOME in the Future, and I'm back with another Crate Club unboxing. If you're unfamiliar with this subscription, pretty cool one. Lots of tactical, survival gear, prepping stuff, really cool mix of gear. Comes in a few different flavors. There's a quarterly box, but we do the monthly box, and there's a few different versions of that. And this is the biggest version. This is the Major Crate. If you want to get the subscription for yourself, you can follow the link on the screen or down in the description. But like I mentioned, this one was just a little bit late. Came in at the tail end of the month, right as we left for vacation. So just got back, and here we are checking this thing out. So I'm looking forward to see what's inside. Not the heaviest one, so I'm very curious. All right, oh, interesting. Cool. All right, so as usual, we have our card here, or booklet, I don't know what you call it. It's really just a fold over thing. So we got a few different items there, kind of a rundown of this stuff. If you get one of the smaller boxes, they typically have a smaller mix of this gear, but let's just kind of run through it here. So right at the top, we have worn socks, these guys here. I think I saw these may be Merino socks, which makes me super happy because Merino is awesome. Let's see, keep me in your sock drawer. I guess that's just a discount there, so there you go. So a nice pair of worn socks. I'm guessing they sent maybe large to everybody. That's what it looks like. It's a full body breathable, all day dry. These are crew height. Yeah, and it says that these are performance aero wool technology. It's a technically enhanced merino wool. So it's probably merino wool with some elastic or something in it. So if you're not familiar with merino stuff, when you hear wool, you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, wool socks, that's for winter and everything. But actually not. Merino is really cool. It's temperature regulating. So if you're cold, of course, it'll keep you warm, but it wicks sweat and stuff. So if you're hot, it'll actually cool you down a little bit. But more importantly, this stuff, man, if you're using these in hiking boots or just out in the wild doing just about anything, the weird thing is, man, your feet won't stink. Stuff's just pretty awesome, and it's super comfortable. I've never had a blister in merino socks. Not familiar with this brand. Let's see if there's anything interesting to know there. Claims 360-degree arch support. There's the mix of stuff. So we got 35% merino, some nylon, polyester, and elastane. So a mix of stuff there. Interesting. All right, I don't think we've ever had some socks in Crate Club, so I'd like to see that. Super interested in the next item here. So sock pepper spray alternative. What does that mean? So the sock, pronounced soak, okay, soak pepper spray. Odorless water-soluble lubric gel that's supposed to replace pepper spray. That's weird. So you can spray it in unventilated areas. That way if you spray somebody, you're not all coughing and everything. Apparently it doesn't bother you. So while soak can be as jarring as getting sprayed by pepper spray, it doubles in its effectiveness by coating the assailant or suspect in a super slick goo that makes grasping objects or people extremely difficult. So weird. I wonder what makes it hurt. Spray eyes and spray hands. Yeah, I really have no idea what the active ingredient is in this. I wish they would tell you what makes you hurt. Surely it's not just like the slickness of it or something. Getting that in your eyes hurts. I have no idea. But it's supposed to do the same kind of thing as pepper spray. So that's an interesting product. I don't think I'll be testing it, but it's good to have around. So interesting. Have not seen something like that. I'm gonna have to, as soon as I get done filming this, I'm gonna have to go research it because that's pretty wild. Okay, so next up is something I'm actually really familiar with. I'm super excited to see one of these in this box. And that is this BTR stool from Hill Sound. If you've watched my camping chair video, one of the very first things I actually did in this channel was a big camp chair comparison, and I've got a few of these, and man, I stinking love these things. Unbelievably light, very simple in their design. BTR stands for better than a rock. Just a little fold-up stool, but light enough that if you're going hiking or something, you can kind of slide it into your day pack and not really think about it. But it just has these telescoping legs here at the bottom that you can pop out. Then you undo the strap up here at the top and just kind of fold it out like a little tripod. Of course, it's hard to see on camera, so I'm going to turn it upside down. But these hold a significant amount of weight. They're actually very comfortable. But as far as like the comfort to weight ratio, it's really hard to go wrong with these things. So I'm actually very excited to have another one of these to throw in my kit. Probably one of my most used, like, even sometimes if I'm just going back out in the yard to like sit around or something, I'll just grab one of these off my little supply tote and use this instead of like setting up a full chair, because it's so quick and easy to set up and so light to carry around. Really dig these. I love to see that. I didn't read anything on this card because I'm pretty familiar with it. This is the 17-inch version. There is a smaller version. I think it's like 14-inch if I'm remembering right. Pretty awesome, pretty sturdy stuff. Made out of aluminum alloy, 14.7 ounces. I've got this little bungee here, which I couldn't do one-handed just a minute ago. But it kind of keeps everything all cinched up for you. So it kind of ties in right there. So a nice little compact package, but awesome. Love these, very cool. All right, next up from Flextail, which I guess is the same company that makes those tiny little pumps. We have a Flex tool. It appears to be some sort of multi-tool. Not familiar with this, but we'll open it up and take a look. All right, so here we go. Looks like it totally folds up to this kind of different looking, I guess, flat multi-tool thing. It has a bunch of different stuff on here. We've got a bit sunk into here, a wrench. There's a pulley on this. I will say on a multi-tool, I've never seen a pulley. So that's wild. We got wire cutters. I guess you put the wire there and snip it that way. These little hex wrench things, which are maybe mildly useful. Maybe a flathead, a bottle opener. Some weird placement for some of this stuff. You got tiny little Phillips here in the corner, a protractor and a spoke, special wrench, bottle opener, a nail puller. It says a flint. All right, you know what, maybe I should look at the back of this. This does say 30 in ones. That's a lot of tools. So out of all those things, having the pulley may be the strangest thing I've seen on there. I haven't seen that in a single other multi-tool I've ever had. Let's see, where's the knife? I don't know if it's locking or not. Okay, so that's with the knife out, and it looks like you can close it up and use it like that. Let's see. Okay, it looks like the knife's maybe just held in by tension. It does have a little serrated blade there. All right. I have to do some field testing with that to see what it's actually like using it out in the wild. But as far as a multi-tool goes, at least that is a different take in the category altogether, even a little carabiner there. Pretty wild. All right, not familiar with that. Again, only know Flextail from the pumps and stuff, so I'll have to do some more experimenting with it. But last but not least, saw this just right when we opened things up. This is one heck of a knife here. So this is the Wee Knife Banter, which is already a killer knife. But this is like a premium version of the Banter with wood scales, and I think S35 VN steel. Yeah, that's right. The handle material is Bortia wood. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right, but these are a lot of fun. I've actually got these, or one of these, the carbon fiber scales, which I really, really like. These wood scales are very nice too. Great sized EDC knife. Here we go, look at this thing. Cool copper thumb studs on that. Looks like the pocket clip is deep carry and reversible. And of course we can just flick that right out. Really nice liner lock, great action. Really nice centering on that. Just about probably the perfect size to EDC, which is what I really like about these. Just a nice, very simple shape. Again, it's got the "What is up, guys" insignia on there, which came from the Blade HQ unboxings that the creator of this knife used to do. But man, really, really nice. Super smooth. Pretty sure it's on bearings as well. But just really a beautiful knife. You can see that wood grain detail in there just as the light hits it. Very, very nice, super high quality steel, and this is not a cheap knife. You can get cheaper versions of the Banter, but I believe these things maybe get a street price anywhere from 120 to 150 or so. You get that super nice steel in there, really nice scales on it and everything. It's just something, you're gonna wanna have this in your pocket. It's kind of a gentleman's carry with kind of what is now a classic design. Just a tiny bit of jimping there on the back of the blade. Again, I really do like those copper thumb studs and everything too. So very cool. That's the kind of blade, if they're gonna send us one of these boxes, this is the kind of stuff I like to give. Something you can EDC, and something when you're EDC and you wanna actually show it off. So really, really like that. All right, guys, that is it. Finally, the May unboxing for Crate Club, the major crate. The awesome Wee Knife Banter with wood scales and everything. They always send stickers and stuff too. This is a little strange, Flextail multi-tool. We'll have to give it some pocket time and see kind of how it goes. The awesome BTR stool. I love these things, love them, love them, love them. Just an awesome item. You're gonna use this thing all the time. You may open it and think, what am I gonna do with this? Promise you, throw it in your car, you're gonna use it. Really, really dig those. We've got some wool socks, some merino wool socks, which are super fantastic. Take them out when you hike this summer. You'll thank me later. And then this pepper spray. Actually, this is not pepper spray. This is from Soak. I'm gonna have to look this up and figure out what this is. But apparently an option that doesn't get everybody else sick when you try to spray it. So pretty cool. Again, if you want to get the subscription for yourself, you can follow the link on the screen or down in the description. But yeah, I think you'll really dig this box. Always a ton of fun to get. If you're into this sort of gear, this is what you want. All right, guys, that's it for this month's unboxing. As always, if you dug the video, be sure to hit the like button because it helps the channel out a ton, and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. See you guys next time.